So, like, prepare to have your ears tortured. It's time from the front row with Johnathan T. Rokford. Whatevs.
I don't know what to call that relationship. It's like a freaking golf meets an emo and that Hot Topic and shit. Yeah. Hey, what's up with Queef Dead Demona there? I mean, seriously. Yeah. We'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, Golf Princess and yeah. What's up, folks? How you doing? It's me, Johnathan T. Rokford here, with another edition of From the Front Row. Our game changer matches this week were really weird. It's like 90s, late 90s Hot Topic weird. Kind of creepy. Like back of Spencer's freaky. Captain Chaos was our game changer champion. Start the week off, and he started off good. He faced Queef Dead Demona and beat her. Get the Queef out of here. Yeah. Then he went on to face his own stablemate, Martel, in a friendly match, and of course, he beat him as well. Now, here's where it got a little back from Spencer's. As Captain Chaos took on Luna, Luna beat him, but then challenged him to a rematch. And it took him forever to get to the arena, folks. He had car trouble, stomach cramps. I mean, he had to go to the. He was on the toilet for a while, Flip. I've never seen nobody on the toilet that long. But, he had to come back to the arena because he got challenged after his night was over. And car trouble. Flip, thank God, is an Uber driver. Don't ask. And went and picked him up. How much did you charge him? Oh, so you made your money back, huh? Good on you, Flip. But he came in and could not find Luna. She was playing hide and seek. Well, somebody snitched and told him where she was at, and he found her, pinned her, and ends the week as your game changer champion, folks. That was like, you might as well just have beat her the first time. Anyway, folks, as we got into our matches, a lot of close competitive matchups we had going on here. Wendy's. As the Emperor 2K Anomaly took on Shepherd Bane. And folks, he could say rigged. He could say, he could say whatever he want to say. But we will always, most times, say he lost. As Shepherd Bane was able to defeat the Emperor. I mean, it was not that much of a contest, folks. Well, it was somewhat close. I mean, the Emperor ain't no slouch. He can sometimes hold his own. But couldn't pick up the win. Now, match 2 saw Pretty Ricky, Robert Isaiah Salea, taking on Queef Dead Demona. Sorry, Queen Desdemona. I said it right the first time. And that match went to a double countout. You got two losers looking for a win. Neither one could gain an advantage. Come out with a draw. Folks, that's just loser. Who's going to be the more bruiser? I don't know. Maybe they should have a rematch. Pretty Ricky, Robert Isaiah Salea versus Queef Dead Demona, Part 2. Probably had the same result, or Pretty Ricky might actually pick up the win. You never know. Now, our next match, we had Casper 2779 taking on the Super Champion King. And the Super Champion King picked up the win in a close match. It was About time, guy. I mean, my guy, come on. You need to start moving up the rankings so you can go for some titles. Now, that was one guy that didn't show up to work. Winds up losing. Might as well stayed home. His partner from Oreo Speedwagon, the Essential Jalen Masters, was facing none other than Martel the Carpenter. And yes, folks, coming back to work and having an easy night can't be beat, as the Essential Jalen Masters was able to pin Martel the Carpenter and pick up a win. A much needed win. About time, damn, kid. Now, our next match was scheduled to be the South Bronx Savage, who I just don't know about this guy. Really doesn't represent. I mean, I'm glad I'm not from New York. I'd be mad. Angry right now, son. But the Wraith, since he didn't have a match, decided to go down and sit on the commentary. Actually did a pretty good job, too. Good job, Wraith. Very poignant and insightful wisdom and commentary by the Wraith tonight on commentary, since his match really was, his opponent wasn't there. Hey, at least he did something, showed up to work. Worked. Now, our next match was Matt Blakely taking on Lycan Umbris. And, yeah, Matt Blakely did that 450 splash off that top rope and hit Lycan. It was like Chicken Little watching the sky fall. Yes, it was. That shit hit hard on the mat, too. I thought the mat was going to explode when he landed. Not saying he's bigger. I'm just saying. That's how hard he hit him. Now, Flip, the next match seemed to be your favorite. You seem to be cheering on Bobby Blaze a lot for some reason. I don't know why. But it was Bobby Blaze versus Chrysalis. And Bobby Blaze picked up the win, folks. The Blaze Enforcer struck. At this point in juncture, wins are coming at a premium. Getting a win could move you up the rankings a little bit. So, I'm just saying. There's a lot of guys that are good that aren't in the top 10. Need to prove it. Move yourself up. Get up there. That way you can start facing those top 10 guys and knock them out of there and take your rightful place. Now, it is no surprise, folks. I often say nobody likes to lose to anybody named Quanty Fist. But it seems the Master Sean Puff didn't get the memo, as he took a loss to Quanty Fist, folks. Damn. I've never seen a guy talk so much trash but lose so many matches. His best week was probably the week he had the Game Changer title. Do I look back at my notes? Why? I don't. What am I looking for? I don't see. What am I looking for? No, Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't see where he won a match last week. Haha, you're funny, Flip. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, all he did was win Game Changer matches. Dang. Did he even have a match? Where was he at? The loss was so bad he can't even find it there. Yeah, real funny. Anywho, he lost to Quanty Fist, folks. Whew, man. Now, in our next match, it was the Captain Chaos versus the Messiah. And hey, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, I might have to stop messing with the Messiah. He's been showing up a little bit lately. This week, he fought Captain Chaos so hard, they wound up fighting all the way to the back, got a double count out. For him, that's a win. I'm just saying. Usually I send the guys losing all the time. I mean, that's actually a win for him. A draw is a win for the Messiah. There's no doubt about that. I mean, hey, didn't lose. Now our next match saw Money versus his old foe, the Professor. And folks, one match just couldn't decide a winner as they went to a time limit draw. I tell you, those two, there's no love lost between them. If you recall, Money took the Professor's title. Called his shot too. Told him he was going to take it, and then went and took it. That's some shit right there. Now, in our next match, we had one half of the tag team champs, Sinister, taking on one half of the number one contenders, as the Beast took on Money, MF, and Mike. And Beast bombed him to hell, folks. Oh, man, I thought the 450 splash from Mac Blakely was hit hard. Whew. Beast was not playing. He came in there and he laid it on him. Now his partner was facing the other half of the number one contenders in a match, which I'd probably say this is probably the third time these guys have met, as Brasshole took on Johnny Rocco. And Johnny was just as serious as his partner, as he beat the Brasshole, hitting him with the Annihilator, and then, not being satisfied with that, hit a Charm City driver on him just for the hell of it, and picked up the 1, 2, 3. So, just are we looking at the future here? As our tag team champs both picked up a singles win against their number one contenders? No, maybe we wouldn't have saw this match till like later. The booker said, fuck it. Booked it now. You know, if this had been the tag team title match, the Killer Goons would have lost. Speaking of tag team matches, very interesting mixed tag match there. As Sinister, Jermaine Walker, and the Ronin, Shona Campbell, our two heavyweight champs, Jermaine the WPA World Champ, Shona the Women's International Champ, took on members of the Order, the First Lady Alexa Leslie and the Big J Bowski. And folks, I don't know if it was a matter of just disrespect or just doing it the sinister way, as Jermaine hit the Big J Bowski with the black hand side. And we know that's the end of the match usually, folks. But no. He went and tagged in Shona, who then came into the ring and put her foot on the Big J Bowski's chest.
Say what?
And pinned him with her foot on his chest. Ah, that's some emotional damage right there, son. I thought getting rolled up was like one of the worst ways to get pinned. Somebody with their foot on your chest? Your dirty foot on your chest. Like, you could take about 50 showers. It's never going to go away. I mean, there was people posting it on Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, that shit was bad. That was some embarrassing shit. Now, in our triple threat number one contender match, we had match one featuring the Darkness of Mother Earth, Luna, versus Nagante versus Supreme Knight. And folks, we had our refs are lazy. So Luna and Nagante both tried to pin Supreme Knight at the same time, And the ref actually counted the shit, declaring them, raising both their hands. So, Luna will go up against Johnathan for a spot in the title match. Now, in match 2, it went a little bit more cleaner as Lady Assassin pinned the Tezzeret to earn her shot at the triple threat title. So, next week there won't be a triple threat title. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Well, there will be a title match. It just won't be a triple threat. Now, in our TV title number 1 contender match, James Altraz was able to defeat DJ Tech. I guess he must have ran out of songs. Yep. He will be our number 1 contender, facing our TV champ next week. Now, here's why there won't be a triple threat title match. There'll be a match for the triple threat title, and it will feature the Goobly Goonster, welcome back, sir, and the Darkstalker, who both put submission holds on Crazy Canuck and had him tapping like a, I don't want to say it, had him tapping like a bitch. Now the ref couldn't decide who's holding, actually made him tap, so they were both declared the winner. So they will go head to head, folks. It was almost like an elimination match there. So it will be the Goobly Goonster versus the Darkstalker to determine who is the new triple threat champ next week. Then they will defend that title at the pay-per-view against Lady Assassin in either Luna or Johnathan. That's simple, folks. If you don't believe me, go look on the WPA page. It's written right there. What do you think I get it? Now, our television champ was in action as Red Death took on the Prince of Crime, Delirious. And as if he heard me, Delirious picked up the win to become the new television champion, dethroning Red Death, who, by my estimation, folks, was the longest reigning TV champion in WPA history. We can argue about it all day, folks. I write shit down, though. You'll probably lose that battle. So, it will be James Altraz versus the Prince of Crime, Delirious, for the TV title next week. Write that down. Now, our U.S. champ was also in action as Big Mel took on Mr. Money in the Bank. Texas hates you. And folks, after a very, very impressive run as our U.S. champion, Big Mel was dethroned. As Texas hates you is now your United States champion. Which begs the question, what if he can cash in on himself? Who'd win that match? Which, by the way, now that he's got the U.S. title, what other title will he go for? I mean, there's only 2 other titles, well, 3 technically, but really 2 major ones that if I was going to cash in on, they would be my targets. Then again, he could cash in, ask for a tag team match. I mean, it's not unheard of. I'm pretty sure the IC champ and the world champ would not mind one bit. But it remains to be seen. Who will Texas cash in on? When will Texas cash in? I feel like they're plotting and just waiting for the right moment to spring it. Now, our Intercontinental Champ, on a rare occasion, was in action as Katz and Corey, our Intercontinental Champion, took on former Triple Threat Champion, Badass Eddie Vendetti. And Eddie probably wishes he still had his Triple Threat Champion, as he failed in his attempt to dethrone the IC Champion. Now, it's not over for our IC Champ, as he still has to defend at the pay-per-view. He's got to defend against Money. And that's no easy task, folks. Money is a very, very hard competitor, especially when it comes to titles, folks. TV champ, world champ, the first ever United States champ, game changer champ. I think he won a trios title somewhere down the line too. Guy's accomplished. And he's one of those people I mentioned before that looking for that nice grand slam there. Cats better be ready to go. That's it, folks. That's all we got. You know, our night was more twisted than a Tulsa, spelled backwards. I don't know what that means, but well, I do know what it means, but figure it out yourself. So what? Tulsa spelled backwards? Think about it, Flip. There you go. Yeah, that's right. You know, the night made less sense than somebody with wearing leggings with no booty. It's just like long sleeve panties, folks. But hey, Flip's coming up. And he's gonna tell you who was the most impressive of the night for him. Me, it was really nobody really impressed me this week. Sorry. I could say Delarious impressed me, I guess. But I kind of almost expect him to win that turn. But as always, folks, don't drink and drive. Make sure you hug your loved ones. Pick up that phone and call that friend. It might be a Tulsa spelled backwards. You might need them. I'm Johnathan T. Rokford, folks. Stay fabulous. What? Oh, I don't care. He's not here anyway. I can say it as many times as I want to. Stay fabulous. Stay fabulous. What? No, I don't know why. Telling me to say something. Yeah, I don't get it because that's my job. Why you always talking about me? Ding dong. It's my job. Good day, WPA. Once again, it is I, Philip Alexander Counting the Fourth. You know, the more I do this, harder it seems to get to fine tune it to where I'm picking top of the top. And I can easily just look on the top 10 and pick somebody. And yet, oftentimes I find myself going below the top 10 to find people that I find very impressive. Now, lately, I've also looked back at some names that I've picked, and it seems it's the same names over and over and over again. Of course, when I do my top 10, there are other names in there that I found impressive, just not during the time that I made my picks for the week. That is why this week's pick has impressed me before. It is a name I've said many times before. The Prince of Crime, Hilarious. Sir, you accomplished a feat in the title match that many have not been able to even come close to achieving. Other than the god himself, no one has been able to beat death. And you, sir, not only beat death, but you took his title from him. And as no coincidence, a title won February 21st. And as we embark on today, the 21st of May, it's almost as if it was predestined for you. You seem to outwit him at every turn, causing frustration. Your technical skills during the match outweighed his aggression. You proved yourself. Hilarious. We all knew that you were championship material. You proved it. Now I challenge you to maintain it. They say winning the championship is easy. It's maintaining it is where you'll be challenged. My hat's off to you, sir. Congratulations on your win. May your title reign be long. That is all I have for today. To all, I wish you a pleasant day. Good day. I said, good day.